Hey, Prepping for Beginners, Frankie here. Thanks for tuning in for another one of my videos. Today is my first installment into my basic survival skills. And today we're going to be looking at feather sticking. So stick around and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Here we go.
Hey guys, this is the tree. A few weeks back I was walking through the park here and noticed that it had fallen over across the the creek that we got here. So I decided to come down and use a little bit of its wood and practice some feather sticking today. Nice, beautiful little trail they got here. Lots of beaver and woodpeckers. So another thing you can do while you're feather sticking is grab a piece of your kindling that you batoned. If you got if you got a nice 90-degree spine on your blade, you can, and it'll create right off the bat just little bundles of feathers and like dust. If it's really dry wood, it'll create nice dust. Your ferro rod to throw some sparks at. So start out nice and high and on a nice angle. Just gotta catch the wood. And even those pieces that fall off, keep you're gonna keep them and you're gonna throw them in your little bundle that are you're gonna use them for your kindling as well, like your little bundle to use to start the fire in the first place, right? Let's see if I have some better here. Just getting out and using this thing really for the first time, and really like practicing these skills for the first time, like, to be honest. You watch these videos and you think to yourself, well, I watched the video, I'll know how to do it. I can tell you right now, it's not something you want to be trying to figure out in an emergency situation. It's definitely something you want to practice and know how to do. You just seen all that little stuff come off there. I got a really damp ground with me right now, but I would use that, right? I would take that and bundle it up. Using this space here. You're just running your knife. And you're gonna try to make some real fine ones like that. If you really take your time, you can even really take your time and just let the blade slide down and not really push it. You could really get some fine curls. that are gonna help that ferro rod give you what you want. Move the lapel mic. I hope you guys are getting good sound. Let me move it again. So, yeah. Right, like I said, you could save all that stuff and everything. This is my first time, honestly, you guys, feather sticking. I mean, I've tried a little bit, but to do a complete feather stick, this is my first time. So I notice, like, when I just let the knife slide down nice and easy, you just gotta find the right angle, I guess. See there? There we go. And you gotta know your knife, which goes back to what I was saying before. Like, you think just watching a video and not trying this stuff out, oh well, you know how. Well, yeah, maybe you do know how, you know, you got an idea of what to do and everything like that, but you know, in an emergency situation where you can find yourself frustrated and confused and in a bad spot mentally, physically, in any such way, just watching a video won't cut it. You're not gonna have a good chance of getting yourself some fire if this is the neat way you gotta go about it, dealing with wet wood and such. So see, I still got to get the hang. I keep coming down and chopping off my feathers. Again, I can still use it, but I'd like to keep them on the wood. And this thing is just there. I'm just letting the blade go slide down this. And she's sliding right into it. Now, I know some of you guys are going to see this and you guys are going to give me some tips on what I could do different, and I'd appreciate it. I'd love some comments on my videos. Like, right off the bat, I would think you would want the curls more tight together and not so spread out like this. But, you know, practice, right? This is a skill, not just something you just know how to do from watching a video. And I can tell you, like, this blade, I'm really happy with the way it feels in my hand. So, you got the basic idea. You're basically, you might have heard of these being called fuzz sticks, feather sticking, kindling. You take bigger wood and you use your survival knife and you baton. Processing the wood is what they call it, into smaller wood, and you take some of that wood and you create yourself a tinder bundle to get your fire initiated, to get your fire going. And yeah, I can really dig into this with this knife, but I'm trying to find that angle where I could just slide down it nice and smooth, and it'll take time. I'll get to know this knife. I noticed joining the forum there with Ben's Living Survival forum, I entered for one of his giveaways there, and since I'd done that, my views and my subscribers have went up. So shout out to Living Survival, and he's also got Living Survival 2, another channel as well, if you guys weren't aware. So shout out to Ben at Living Survival. That's a really cool forum. I'm learning a lot, reading a lot, and making friends, and even got a gentleman in my area willing to meet up and go for some coffee. And you'll notice as you're going, the wood's getting thinner, so you're gonna bring your feathers up more, right? So there you go. You're gonna bring your feathers up more. Look at that. Each feather creates a new edge in that wood. That's kind of where you want to run the blade down, right? Bit of a knot there. This is definitely going to take some practice to get a hang of. Something I will definitely be practicing as I'm doing other projects and learning new skills, because I'll tell you right now, maybe it's just me, but it isn't, just like I said, something you're going to know how to do from watching a video. You need to actually get out there and practice these skills. Okay, so you got a bundle of tinder. Put my knife away for now. See, if you look around too with all this that I've been trying to do, you'll notice that there's a lot of shavings everywhere. Well, those are all shavings that are going to go into my tinder bundle, right? So it's not like every piece that falls off is just going to as useless. Every slice of the stick is giving you something that you're going to use. So that's something to keep in mind. If I learned anything today, it's get out and practice, get out and use these skills and hone them in. This isn't as easy as it looks, and it's a pretty easy looking thing. And it's something that I definitely am going to be taking home some nice sticks that I can feather stick and practice at home. I really appreciate you guys tuning in for another one of my videos, and I really want to say thanks to Ben from Living Survival for pointing me out to his forum. I've gotten a few more subscribers since joining.